After the Unnao jail incident yesterday, the state government has transferred 21 jailers and 44 deputy jailers across Uttar Pradesh. A departmental inquiry against some of the other high-ranking officials is also likely to follow. All this is in the background of that video on your screen right now of inmates in an Unnao jail brandishing a gun, talking about how they're having quite a party inside. In fact, they emphasize that they've been moved from one jail to the other in UP, but they continue to be the studs that they are. Alok Pandey joining us for more on this story. Alok, we've talked about this story and while there has been some action by the UP government on this, has there been, just to start with, any clarification on what they said earlier about how the guns were actually made out of clay in their opinion?
Well, Sonal, that's where they stand. They haven't changed their statement. They keep on maintaining that the guns were made of clay and that all the food that you see in that video, at least that food was procured from the prison canteen, is what they are saying. That said, they have taken the first step. They had promised yesterday that they would carry out a comprehensive review of the prison department, and that's something that they have done in the sense that they have transferred 21 jailers and 44 deputy jailers. Whether that is enough or not, of course, is a different question, because these things are an institutional issue and not really solved by the transfer or sending one person from point A to point B. Whether that helps, whether transfers like these make any kind of difference, of course, is a different issue. But like I said, what this does is it does send out a message to everyone who's in charge of these jails that, look, if things like these carry on happening, then we will ensure that there is something. Whatever we can do is done. The larger institutional questions remain the issue of corruption within these jails, the issue that if you pay money, you can get access to almost everything. The issue that there is a large amount of overcrowding, and even the jail staff, the prison staff, are quite overwhelmed in trying to actually manage these prisons, which are built for a certain capacity but have in some cases 10 times the number of prisoners staying within those premises. Right. So all of those larger issues do remain, but I think it is important for the government to ensure that these things are not repeated.
Alok, specifically in the case of Unnao, you said earlier that their names did not feature in the transfer list. So there is apparently, we can hope that there is a departmental inquiry, at least on the officers in that jail at the moment. But to start with, the mobile phones, all these things, have they been taken into custody at least? Is that some information that we have?
No, that's been done. You see, Sonal, what we were told yesterday and what is also visible in the video. So one thing that we can accept about what the government is saying is these are old videos. These were not videos from yesterday. These were videos from February, and that, beyond that, there are regular checks in prisons, and that these things are confiscated according to the government. You see, just a while ago, I think about a week ago, Sonal, there was another issue where in the Naini Central Jail in Allahabad or Prayagraj, there was a whole party, a gambling and booze party that was thrown when Mr. Atiq Ahmed, the Don-turned politician, was being transferred from there to the Sabarmati Jail in Ahmedabad. And after that, there was quite a furor, and then there was this chapa, these inspections by top district officials, and all of these things are confiscated. But I think the larger issue is that, Sonal, what happens is, har baar ye halla hota hai, and after that, there is these big officers, the DM, the SP, they go into the prison, these mobile phones are confiscated, and then they make their way back to the same prison inmates because they pay money, and that's how you access every facility inside the jail, and that is something that needs to be stopped. And I wonder if that is going to happen or not. Perhaps we should send a tough taskmaster like you to a UP prison.